This week we're back on our Lake District road trip, exploring this amazing part of the UK. We go exploring massive quarries from ages past with huge hidden tunnels deep in the heart of the mountains, and come across what could possibly be the prettiest valley in the lakes, before getting back on the road to discover what we think could be the biggest hidden gem in the Lake District. Let's go!
Straight away because I could literally see my breath from when I climbed out of the bed. The bed was toasty and lovely and warm, but the minute you get out of the bed you need to switch the heating on. I could see my breath, it was that cold this morning when I got up. It's still pitch black outside, so we've got a little bit of time, so we're going to have some breakfast and just get warm, and then we'll think about what we're going to do today. Well, we've just stepped out the van. There's a nice frost on the ground. It's a little bit crisp, it's a little bit cold, but actually it's quite a nice little park up in the middle of nowhere, look. So you ready to go, Alan?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go. So Alan's decided to go full tango man this morning.
Hey, you come up to people. I'm going to go up to people at Langdales and go, ooh, on the face.
It just illustrates the bite and buzz. Oh!
You've been tangoed!
I didn't actually think about it this morning. I just put the jacket on and thought, oh, I'm in full orange, nice. I resisted putting the orange hat on as well though.
Very colour coordinated.
Super pretty area this. Look at the sun, the morning sun that's coming up behind us. Just lighting up the Langdales. Beautiful, moon still in the sky. When they say outside is free, this is what they're talking about. Wow.
You're 5 feet off the ground. You rest on my shoulder.
When you get to this crossroad, you can either go, I think, that way to Cathedral Crag, or you could come down here. We're going to go down here to the Hodge Quarry and see what that's all about. Let's go. Scrambling, there's some stairs. There's hardly scrambling. So in our haste to get out this morning, I've got to actually look what Hodge Quarry quarried, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description, a link in the comments probably, with regards to what the quarry used to do. Because I think it's pretty interesting, as is all of this stuff around here. And this is a big hole. It's very hard to see the depth of this. But this is a big old quarry. A big old quarry. So whatever they were quarrying from here was pretty large amounts. I would say it was slate. I would say it was a slate quarry. I can see something now.
Can you? I can't see a thing. All I can see is like cliffs all the way around me.
It is.
You must have like Superman vision there, because I can't see anything.
I saw it in the distance over there. Saw it over. No, I could see it over there. It must have been slate they were mining here. Huge, massive bits of slate. Size of the thing. It's like a film set, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit eerie down here.
Yeah. I tell you what it feels like. It feels like a, you know, like Land That Time Forgot type thing. Yeah. There's going to be a pterodactyl coming down quick.
I think it reminds me of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. That sort of thing. It's like another world, isn't it? Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? I think that's the quarry. Let's go have a look. Wow. So this is Hodge Quarry. When you look at it like that, when you stood here, I don't know if it comes out in the video, but it looks like a skull. It looks like you're inside a skull. And they're the two eyes either side. That's mental. Let's go and have a look down. Wow. So these are the rails that they used to, I'd say, transport the... I think it must have been a slate line, Kaz. I don't think it was copper. I think it was slate. This is a task for Kaz. She's not the steadiest on her feet. You're doing good, Kaz.
I do for across mountaintops on a piece of wire that wide.
You're doing good. Yeah, don't fall in. That's impressive, that, isn't it? Hey? So this is 150. You see that this wall here, Kaz? That's 150 metres high, or 150 feet. I can't remember which one it was. But the quarry floor here, the water, that's the same depth.
Wow.
And scuba divers, the climbers come and do this bit apparently, and the scuba divers come and practice in this. And there's all tunnels.
No way.
Yeah, there's all tunnels that go where they've been mining, because obviously people were mining. This wasn't always full of water. They were mining it 100 meters, 150 meters down, and so there's tunnels going off everywhere, and they're all flooded. So scuba divers come along, and they
You go through the tunnels.
yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Shame.
What's to deface?
I know, it's a shame about the graffiti, isn't it? It's a bit odd doing that, I know.
I mean, that's just really sad.
So when you're walking down after Hodge Close, you got some cracking views of Little Londale. And even this time of year in the winter, the glow of it down in the valleys, beautiful. What a beautiful place. So if you're shooting up to Cathedral Cave and you want to be heading for there, Little Langdale Quarries, when you're coming along the side of the river, you'll see the little sign. So this is the first cave. We're looking for an entrance above. I'll be honest, we're struggling to find it. I've got the iPhone camera on because it's a bit better dealing with light. Oh wow. Oh yeah. When you're going in there, that's soaking wet. That looks like wet feet, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is a wet feet job. It doesn't look too deep from here, but it is way above your shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite low as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is soaking wet, that one is. Oh, what we got here? That looks like something. Oh yeah. Oh, so that's the first one. I found the first one, Kaz. Hello!
What you found down there?
It's the other cave, the smaller opening from when you sat at the bottom. Well, the big one, I think, is just there, but it's full of water. This looks scary. Remember last time we were in a tunnel in Slovenia?
At least you can actually walk through this tunnel. The last tunnel we were in, we had to crouch down.
Oh, this looks big. Oh, wow.
Oh wow. What are you doing down there? Hola. This place is super cool. There's like loads of little like caves that you can go through and go down.
So while I was taking pictures of Kaz from below, Kaz has been exploring and made me come down here to have a look at some other stuff. Some friends of ours recommended a way in to this bit through a tunnel that's flooded, but the water is freezing. So Nigel, the water was too cold. But now we're exploring the rest of it.
I don't go down on my own. I got so far and then I got a bit scared.
It's easier to go down this bit, isn't it? Is it down here? What's that one then? There's another one there.
Might need your head torch for this.
This looks like got via ferrata.
I know.
You've got cables.
I know. It's so cool. Look. I got about this far and I got a bit scared.
This is like proper caving.
I don't go any further than that, so I can't say anything.
So we've got the torches on, so we mean business. Let's go in. Oh, it's a big tunnel. Let's go in. It's a big tunnel. You alright?
Yeah, for me.
So, if we don't come out of here, this is Cathedral Crags we're at. And we're just exploring one of the caves down in the bottom part. This is pretty sketchy. So I assume these are the caves that they used to mine in. Wow. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. We've got a fence here. Can't go any further. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Can't see any further than that because it's so dark in there. The light won't pierce the dark.
Oh, wow.
Can you get your light on as well at the same time?
What's them, like, markings on the walls?
Spray paint. Animals marking their thing. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Well, it goes off there, look. I don't think you can go through here.
No, I think that's why they got this here, to stop people going. So we'll heed that warning and not go any further just there.
Bright light.
Let's go back this way on the block. It's unusual that you see stuff like this in the UK.
Where we're going? It's a little bit scary down here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit intimidating and it's very flipping cold. Ooh.
Oh, what's that? Oh, this might be another way out. Do we want to go out or do we want to go back on them other ones? You can see light at the end of the tunnel.
At least there's no bears in England. I don't have to worry about bears. What's that noise? Oh, don't leave me. Wait for me. Yes. Wow, look at that. Shall I come down? Don't tell me, I want to come down. I'll come down, hang on.
When was it that you started leaning that way? 4 tires cut into the clay. It dries up and out.
So, if you want to get the pictures from the big opening up there, if you walk into that corner there, where Kaz is just coming from, and actually, we didn't see it when we first came in, but actually when you walk into the corner, there's an opening, and then there's some little rocks that you climb up, and that brings you up to stand up there. We didn't see that, did we? We walked all the way around, which is another way of doing it. You can walk all the way round and down some steps, and that's the way of doing it, but this is a much easier way of doing it. And this is the way you get to the tunnels, which are really cool to look at, aren't they?
That was really good, I really liked that.
Yeah, go on. Let's crack on. Let's go. Be careful of this water as well, because I think that's proper deep, really deep. It looks like that sort of water that sort of drops off real deep.
This stubborn kudzu.
So first impressions of Cathedral Crag were actually that it wasn't that great. The caves weren't that great, but they were actually really good. When you dug down and you realised that what there was, all the tunnels and stuff going off them and that sort of thing, was actually really good. It was proper good actually. Definitely worth. We go just explore in and look for the tunnels, because they're the bits you want to find, because they're pretty cool. Let's go, yeah? So this little bridge here, this is Slaters Bridge. I would think, or Slate Bridge, I think it's probably called that because of all the slate around. I'm pretty certain of that much. I'm not sure how old it is, but I was talking to some guy just now and he said it's like 17th, 18th century. I have a guess it's pretty older than that. It looks like it's been repaired over the years, but the base structure of it still looks very, very old. The camera, the video, they're not going to do this justice. It is possibly one of the prettiest bridges I've ever seen. Absolutely beautiful. And it's literally 2 minutes from Little Langdale. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the area.
So when you come out of Slaters Bridge, you come to this little slide. You can either turn left and go down into Little Langdale, which will take you down to, I think, a little village and a pub where you can get some food, beer and pub lunch, or you can turn right and it will take you back to Jules. So we're going back right to go to Jules to go and get some lunch.
So this whole walk is about 7.5k, and in that you get the first quarry that we went to, you get Cathedral Caves, and you get Slaters Bridge, and if you wanted to you can stop over at Little Langdale and get a bite to eat. That's in the summer. I think it's open in the winter as well, where you can get coffee and all that.
Yeah, and I think if you actually just did the walk and you didn't stop and have a look at everything, you'd probably do it in like 2 hours.
Yeah, probably 2 hours.
But hey, I mean, it's taken us about 3.5 because we've like stopped and proper explored and really enjoyed it, haven't we? And we stopped for coffee.
Yeah, and I think you could, looking at it for winter, you could definitely do it in the winter. It's even in the snow, I think you could do it. It'd be really nice because there's a lot of it's like gravel and some really thin country roads on the way around. So definitely can do it in the winter. So that's a thumbs up for Lake District winter life.
Come on, Snow Coach. Come on, Snow Coach. I skipped the wall. Alan went around it.
I win.
I was here first, that means I win.
You beat me up Gardena Pass. You can see the last video for that. In Italy, in the Dolomites. But I win the Langdale hike.
No.
I win the Langdale hike.
I win. I was here first. Look, it's whoever touches Jules first. That's me. I'm back before you. So we came out of the mountains and headed towards the coast because we were told there was a really, really pretty beach at, what's it called? Haverig. A really pretty beach at Haverig. So we went and
The tide was in.
The tide was in and it wasn't particularly pretty. We sat and had dinner there. I got some pictures for you, but it wasn't that particularly nice. So now we're heading back into the mountains again. We're going up north, so let's see what we can find up north.
We're going to go up the coast, up that way.
Up the coast?
Up the west coast.
He knows where we're going. That was a little bit like heart in the mouth. So a lot of people associate like the Lake District with like hiking and walking and snow-topped mountains in the winter, which is right, but there's also an awful lot of history in the Lake District, and this is one of those places. So this, you can check this out. This is on Hardknott Pass, and it's a Roman fort. So I think it was built about 2,000 years ago, and it goes over either 2 or 3 acres. And it was built by Emperor Hadrian.
It's the Roman road. It's the Roman road. It's built on the Roman road.
And yeah, and so this is built on the Roman road. So Alan gives me these tasks of like interesting fun facts, and I always forget half of them halfway through talking, so he has to keep prompting me.
I try not to shake the camera laughing at some of the stuff you say sometimes. How you make it up.
Anyway, if I get it wrong, just drop something in the comments below. But yeah, I mean, the point being that the Lake District is vast and huge, and it's amazing for walking and hiking. But there are also other things to do here, like it's got a massive kind of history beyond just hiking and hill walking, and this is just one of those things that you can come and check out.
I'll see if I can zoom in to Hardknott Pass. There you go, that's what you try and climb up. I cycled this a few times. Don't try and take your van up there.